Welcome back to Swiss Watch Expo. It's Angel here, and today we're taking a look at my 3 top tonneau style cases. Stick around. Welcome back, watch lovers. It's Angel again here with my top 3 picks. And this time we are taking a look at the tonneau style cases. So tonneau in French translates to English barrel. So if you take a look at the cases of these watches and you turn them on the proper side, you'll notice it kind of fattens a little bit closer to the crown area and then tapers out near the lugs. So that's kind of the style of case that we're looking at today. And actually, let's get started with the first watch here. Today, we're taking a look at the Cartier La Dona, which is an iconic watch. This is a super rare find. It was a watch that was created in dedication of Maria Felix, who was a major, almost a Renaissance woman in the Mexican culture, especially in film. And she had a very long history with Cartier as far as wearing their jewelry. If you Google her, you'll see some different images of her draped in all of these beautiful pieces from Cartier. And so they created this watch in honor of her. I remember when this came out in around 2008, I had just started in the industry, and I remember the talk about this watch coming out and how we couldn't keep it in store. Now, the other thing that's really rare about it is this is actually done in the white gold. This entire watch is done with the beautiful crescent-shaped links. I've never seen a bracelet like this. It almost looks like a braid. It feels like a cuff when you have it on. And if you take a look at that tonneau style case, you'll notice that it has the Roman numerals going around the dial here. And then, of course, this beautiful setting of stones, of diamonds around the outside, of course, Cartier factory diamonds. And then, of course, a beautiful diamond here on the crown with the culet facing up. It's a beautiful way to showcase a diamond like that. This bracelet feels so good, especially when you have it on. It almost looks like a bracelet, like a piece of jewelry that happens to tell time. So that is the #1 pick for me as far as tonneau cases that we have currently here at Swiss Watch Expo. Next up, we will take a look at this gorgeous watch. This is the Omega Speedmaster Rio 2016 limited edition watch. And everyone knows that Omega is known for all of their timing that they do for the Olympics, among other things, or either going to outer space for some of their watches. Now, this Mark II series, it is stunning. It is in honor of the Rio 2016 Olympics. It came out in 2015 in honor of that. And this watch, we actually have it listed as excellent condition, but I think this is mint. It comes with the kit, full kit. And one of the things that a lot of collectors look for on this watch is that this texture here, it is still in that original finish. It is beautifully done. The watch originally came out in the early 60s, and this was the relaunch here. I love the bracelet on this watch. The tonneau style case is actually a very unique style because the dial is still round, but you get that shape here on the case. And another thing that I think is very understated about this watch is the fact that the subdials are actually done in silver, gold, and bronze, just like the Olympic medals. And then another really cool feature on this watch is the tachometer here. It is actually translucent, and then there's lume underneath. So it's done in a beautiful way. And then it is, in fact, number 468 of the 2016 models that were made, with a beautiful Rio 2016 insignia there on the back. It's a beautiful watch. I love this piece. I love how Omega went more understated with this for the recognition of the Olympics there. It lends itself to being worn every day, but still with a little extra touch to it. And another really great detail about this Omega Rio 26 Mark II is that At one point, when it originally came out in the early 1960s, it was rumored to potentially be an option for the original moon watch. So I think that's really cool about it. And then another detail that I think is really important to know is that it actually has a silicone column wheel, which helps with accuracy and wear on the watch. So a beautiful piece here. So number 2 on the tonneau style case watches. And last and certainly not least, it's this stunner here. This is the Cartier Tortu GMT day-night indicator. I know it's a lot to fit in one title, but it does everything from that seamlessly. I love this watch. If you take a look at this, you'll see that you have the hours and minutes as normal in the blue steeled hands with the round kind of almost apple-shaped details there on the hands. And then you'll wonder, how is it a GMT? I don't know that I've seen a GMT display the time in the way that this one does. But if you take a look at the bottom, almost crescent shaped area of the dial, you'll notice that you have numbers running from 6 to 6. And essentially what that is, there's a wheel here that, and you may be able to see that there's a, currently the sun is coming in. So that will indicate what hour it is and the time that you're traveling to. So you'll see it continue to go around. Once it hits the nighttime, you'll see the moon kind of take over. And this is even really fun to set in coordination. If you're not traveling in your home and you want to get a different way to kind of tell the time, you could take a look at this and set it to mirror the local time. So beautiful, beautiful display here on the GMT functioning. It is an in-house Cartier movement. So MC movement, I love that about it. And I have to show you this case back. You know, a lot of case backs are exhibition case backs, but this one beautifully showcases that. I mean, if you could get in on that, Rachel, I don't know if you could see the double C insignia there all over that piece of metal there. And then you'll have, of course, a little C here right on top of the movement as well. It's done in the 18 karat rose gold. You'll have your, of course, blue accent here on the octagonal, we can't get that word out this morning, crown here. And then, of course, it is a larger timepiece. You're going to be in the 40s for the millimeters here. So gorgeous piece. I love this. Very unique, very rare find. They only made this watch for a short period of time. And for us to have this one here, it is truly special. So 3 unique shapes to go into the spring season. I think that these are something that can carry you through all of those times that are coming up. So if you'd like to take a look at any of these, please give us a call here at SwissWatchExpo. We'd be happy to show you. Again, thanks so much for sticking around, and we'll see you next time.